Welcome, dear fiends. Welcome back to Monster Movie Night here at Gargoyle Manor, the Monster Museum. Of course, I am your internet horror host, Bobby Gale Monster, and the creepy curator and tour guide of the Monster Museum, along with my pal and confidant, co-host, Boris T. Buzzard. Welcome, my dear fiendish ones. Are you ready for a chiller tonight, my dear fiends? Let us go back tonight in history for a classic film, that is, a classic film of science again. I know we've been having a few science fiction monster type films, and tonight's no exception, except for this one is a classic in its own self. It's a foreign classic, but based on, well, English-American type genre, I guess you could say. Let's just spit it out, eh, Boris? It's called The New Invisible Man. And it's wonderful. Ah, yes, my dear fiends, it is wonderful. If you remember the original, where the young man, scientist, he starts the film, he's all invisible. He doesn't know what to do. And then, he keeps going along and going along. Well, you know the ending. If not, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But tonight's feature is very similar to that, but it's a whole new twist and tweak upon it, right, Boris? And in fact, I may have a little bit of experimentation of my own a little while later. These wonderful films gives me such a wonderful ideas for back in the lab. I mean, what's good is a laboratory with all those chemicals and equipment if you don't use it. And I do love mad science, don't I, Boris? Sometimes it goes right, sometimes it doesn't. Well, anyway, let us turn right around here and get ready for tonight's feature. The New Invisible Man. Okay, thank you very much. Now, let us tune into the internet haunted TV and go to it.
Did your mama tell you not to turn on the TV at night? How dare you? I've been watching you. I've been watching you.
Well, my slaving brother.
Your brother's hard at work. Now get out of here.
Now, don't be difficult. I just came to change my clothes and to tell you the tremendous news, Louis. Beatrice and I have set the date for our marriage. What's the matter? Did you hear me?
Do you think they'll get a kick out of seeing Lab?
Who?
Your wife and children? I really like children. They're my weakness, you know that, Charles.
Tell me, Louis, why did you stay single?
I don't know, Charles. I never had time to get married. And besides, I wanted to wait until you were married. I'll see you tomorrow.
Why don't you call it a day? It's nearly 8:40.
8:40? I had no idea it was so late.
And you haven't eaten a thing.
Why, I ate hours ago.
Come on, dig in.
No, I can't. I've got to get this finished.
What are you doing, Louis?
What do you see? In that empty space.
Not a thing.
Nevertheless, there is a pane of glass there. Now, do you see it?
Henry! Henry! John, quick, follow me.
What happened here?
He murdered Henry, that's what.
Okay, drop your gun.
I'll take that.
Have you all gone crazy?
Hello. Police headquarters? A man has just been murdered.
It's a mistake. It's a mistake!
I heard a shot. I went in. And he was holding the gun over my partner. When he saw me, he tried to escape. And when we tried to detain him, he fought like a lunatic.
It's a pack of lies. He knows I'm innocent.
Sensational conclusion to the Hill case.
And consequently, I sentence you, Charles Hill, to 99 years in prison for the murder of Henry Lance Singer on the night of March 28 of this year.
No. No! I swear that this is all a frame-up. I tell you, I'm not a killer. I did not kill Henry. I'm innocent.
Louis! Open the door, Louis!
He refuses to see anyone. They made him come to the visitor's room, although he didn't want to. And he only looked at me once. When I told him you were doing your best to prove his innocence, and he must have patience. He stared at me so horribly, so helplessly.
But does he have any idea what I intend to do?
I don't know. I was afraid to tell him what you're doing. He doesn't want to live, Louis. He spends the whole day not speaking to anyone. The prison doctor says that he's terribly worried.
Yes, but we'll have to wait a bit. I've advanced a great deal, but I still have very much more to do.
But have you had any success, Louis?
Yes. I'll show you. Come on.
I don't see a thing.
I'll let you touch it. There's blood there, but the blood can't be seen.
Won't it be dangerous?
I'm still not sure.
He hasn't eaten for 2 days. If he could, I think he'd even stop breathing. It isn't very easy for him to fool us, you know. All of us here have been through a lot. That's why we're not fooled by tears. But this one, he's really different. If you can't do something,
Well, tell the warden I want this man taken to the infirmary.
Please don't visit me anymore, Beatrice. Life for me no longer has a purpose. I don't want to live. I can't go on locked up like this for a crime I haven't committed. Is there no justice, Beatrice? I'm innocent. I swear I'm innocent.
crying won't help you, my dear.
He's letting himself die, Papa. And I know he's not guilty.
Don't let your love for him deceive you, Beatrice. All the evidence is against him.
But don't you remember that you suggested yourself that he join the company? Now, thanks to him, the business is growing. And besides, you'd consented to our marriage, and we had already set the date.
And couldn't he have lied to you? He could have deceived all of us. It isn't possible that all that proof is worthless.
But why would he want to kill Henry? You know they were very good friends. Why?
For lots of reasons. Maybe for a woman. Those things happen.
Not true. It's not true.
Beatrice!
Hello?
Beatrice, I want to tell you the news. Yes, this time there's no doubt about it. But tomorrow I'll be at the prison.
Yes, it's the only way I can help Charles. All right, now listen. You're to follow these instructions closely.
Yes, Louis. Every hour. No, I won't tell. Not even Father. Louis, I'm scared something's going to happen. Yes, I know there's no time for more experiments. Why do you think I'm worried? But I'll do it. Yes, all right.
You've done miracles with this man. After only 10 minutes of conversation alone in this room, he's a completely changed person. He's at ease. It's amazing.
Yes, and I'm grateful for everything you've done for us, Doctor. No, he's resting now. In a few minutes, at 6 o'clock, he should be completely under the effects of the injection.
Shall we go?
Could he rest alone, Doctor?
It's against regulations.
I swear he didn't leave the room. The door was locked, and I've been here all the time. But he...
That is all we know, or have imagined, about this afternoon's thrilling prison escape. We'll have more news about it later.
Virgin Mother, forgive me. It was a miracle. I swear I'll never rob again. I repent. I repent. I repent.
No, Charles, no. Your coming here could be dangerous. Beatrice has instructions. The park near 2nd Street. She'll take the car there and wait. Only make sure that no one follows her.
Ah, Boris, I see that you've brought out some more artifacts from the museum. Thank you very much. And in fact, they are right apropos for tonight's feature, the new Invisible Man, with, well, the old Invisible Man's artifacts and memorabilia. In fact, here we do have, well, him all wrapped up looking like a mummy. But when they take those bandages off, well, he's all gone, quite disappearing. It's a wonderful action figure. Not sure who made it. Don't really care. As long as it's a monster and it's done really well like this one, I'm happy. Aren't you, Boris? It goes very well in our museum. And then we also have, whoops, fall over, Mr. Invisible Man. Let's not do that. We also have from famous monsters, so Universal Monsters, a bobblehead Invisible Man. How about that? A little comedy into it. But he's still all wrapped up with the glasses on and everything. Well, we can't have that now. We need some new stock here. In fact, we have here, more based on H.G. Wells's Invisible Man, a model kit. And if you can see that, let's see here. Yes, there we are. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't put it together, but one day I will, and I will share it with you. But it looks like a very intricate model. In fact, it's got bookshelves, and it's got flasks and all sorts of scientific equipment. And of course, he's taking off the bandages and should be able to not see what's under the bandages. I do love our collection here at Gargoyle Manor. I do hope you guys, if you ever get a chance to stop in, I do hope that you will do so. Stop in and have a gander at it. A collection always loves to be seen and heard. So, anyway, thank you. And let us go back to tonight's feature, the new Invisible Man.
Just to look at it gives you an appetite, right? But what are you sighing about? It doesn't look that good.
Wasn't that you?
Oh, me? What's ailing you? Bless you.
Hey, listen, you squake. Where'd you get all that dough?
Hey, get your hands off that. It's mine.
Beatrice, don't let on I'm here. Don't move. Now listen closely. Get out of the car slowly. Make believe there's something wrong with the engine to the hood, but leave the door open. Be natural. Careful, that's me.
Keep moving.
Around once an hour, she stops and waits as if she knew he'd get here. But he hasn't shown up. She noticed that we've been tailing her.
When?
I'm not sure. I think it was the second or third time.
But she still keeps returning. That's odd. Let's go.
I was terrified. Couldn't you have been here sooner than this?
I was here once before, but I saw that you were being followed. I got frightened and ran away. Then I remembered that they can't see me. It's hard to get used to this situation all of a sudden. The sensation of seeing and not being seen is so strange. I started to walk and I lost all concept of time.
Tonight we'll stay in a hotel, and tomorrow we'll go out to Dad's place.
How can we stay anywhere, Beatrice, with the police following us? Get out on a highway.
Highway?
Yes, anyone. It doesn't matter.
What happened, miss?
I don't know. I must be tired, I guess.
Why don't you go home and rest?
That's just what I'm going to do.
Tell me, why have you been going to that park every hour?
Because my fiancé and I used to go there. He proposed in that park. I thought he might, but I was wrong.
Well, go on home and don't lead us on any more wild goose chases. Understand? Let's go.
Look at this, Chief.
Thank you.
I couldn't slip through when you came in with the bellboy. Well, come on and close the door. I'm in.
I can see I'm going to have to be on the defensive. I can never tell whether you're in back of me or not, Joe.
Oh, at last. It's good to be able to relax. Now for a warm bath, something to eat, and a good long sleep.
I'll order some sandwiches and coffee.
Great. How about giving me a cigarette first? Have you stopped to think about all the things I could do? Rob banks, steal military secrets, break into homes. In a nutshell, get my hands on a lot of money. But on second thought, why steal money? Why, with this little trick, I could make a fortune in any circus. I'm sorry, darling. I forget how trying this must be for you.
Get me room service. Would you please send up an egg salad sandwich and a little hot coffee? To room 319 right away. Fine, thank you.
What's in the suitcases?
Clothes I bought for you.
Not bad at all.
As soon as we can, we'll be leaving the country.
Hey, there's something else I can do very easily. Travel from one country to another without a passport. You know, I'm beginning to think that I'm the only really free man in the world.
We should stay here for now, Charles, until your brother Louis is sure that he's found a way to make you visible.
What if Louis can't find a way, Beatrice? Have you thought about that?
Have patience. You mustn't do anything foolish while you wait.
Yes, I guess I have been very close to insanity. Nothing worse than injustice, Beatrice.
Charles, I'll put your clothes away. Come in. Put it right there, please, huh?
Thank you.
Do you really think you'll discover anything?
I don't know. But I do want to take another look in Henry's office. I want to find out why John was there that night. And how the watchman just happened to be in the outer office. And also how the killer was able to get away. Be right back.
Darling, don't make me wait long. I'm frightened. I'd better take the car back there where they can't see it.
Who's there? What are you doing in my office?
I saw the lights go on, but there's no one here.
Who are you trying to kid? You're hitting the bottle again. I told you I didn't like you snooping around. Now beat it. Are you deaf?
You've been high and mighty since you're boss here, Mr. Hayes.
And you're a fool.
Nobody can talk to me like that. Maybe you can push the other jerks around, but not me. You and I have known each other a long time. And I know more than you think.
You know absolutely nothing, you idiot. Beat it.
Mister, watch out for me, because I know you got a scheme.
Get out.
I'm going. I told you I knew you were up to something. That's it. You've been peddling dope. I knew it. Hold it.
This can be profitable for both of us. What do you want?
I'll be satisfied to see you rot in jail. I told you I didn't like to be pushed around.
What are you doing?
Calling the boss. To tell him that his new manager's in the drug business now. Careful. Hello. That you, boss? It's the watchman, Manny. Sorry to disturb you, boss. But I just caught Mr. Hayes opening cases in the warehouse. No, sir. Narcotics. Yes, sir. All right. Arrest him? Right, boss. The boss will phone the police. But first he has something to say to you. Here.
Mr. Forsythe. Yes, I admit it's true, but please don't turn me in. Give me a chance, please. Yes. All right, if it has to be that way.
Get moving. Come on. Come on. And don't try anything.
Mr. Forsythe. I did exactly as you told me. That's right. Yeah, Manny was drunk as usual. And he broke his neck when he fell down the stairs.
I heard a shot. What happened? Please, Charles, tell me what happened to the factory.
You know, I never realized until now how ruthless human beings can be. Beatrice, I've just seen a man push down some stairs to his death.
Charles, who was it? Someone we know? Couldn't you have stopped the killing?
Please, I just can't talk about it now. Anyhow, it's better if you don't know. As a matter of fact, I'm no longer interested in finding out who sent me to prison. We've got to see Louis, Beatrice, right away. And have him restore my body to its normal condition so that you and I can go away.
Headquarters. Hello. Matthews reporting. The woman's arriving now. No, alone. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Good evening, Louis.
Charles. Charles, I've got it. The counteragent. Come on. I'll demonstrate it. Come on. Dead. Another failure. And this time I was so sure.
Poor little animal. You look tired, Louis. Tomorrow or the day after, you'll find the solution.
But please try to find it soon. You can't imagine how terrible this is.
It's like having a license to spy on everyone, to see everything without being seen. And I don't want to know any more than I already know. I just want to go away with Beatrice. But how can I like this? I can promise you, Charles, I'll go on working till I've succeeded. I'm completely exhausted. I've worked on it for 3 days, Beatrice. I've tried so, but it's useless.
Louis, I can't let you go on with this. You're putting his life in danger. Don't you realize that? Louis could fail, darling. And I couldn't bear losing you.
But you can't even see me, Beatrice. Haven't you lost me already?
No, 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 darling. I know that you're here. My hand is touching your shoulder. Charles. Oh, Charles.
I'll see you later, Louis.
Car 189 to headquarters. Car 189 to headquarters. Vehicle with plate number 43297, 43297, headed south on Amarillo. Alert car 6. Over and out.
Why don't you make your daughter come back home? If you ask me, you're not playing the part of a very loving father. And the police might get suspicious.
You just keep your nose out of my business. I have my reasons.
Yeah. As long as they don't capture Charles, you don't have to worry, do you? But it would be much better for you and me for him to be in jail. I'd feel more secure.
Don't you worry about that. This is going to be our last shipment, John.
What? Ah, now I follow you. You plugged up all the loopholes, isn't that right, Forsythe? So now you think you can give it all up. Well, you made a mistake. Because I still haven't socked away enough of that green stuff. So the business continues until I say stop.
Hello, Matthew speaking. I want to speak to Chief Ford. It's urgent.
Would you like a little coffee?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I would.
Why don't you try to rest?
I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'm going to try the makeup. Perhaps it'll give me the semblance of a normal man. It's something special that Lewis sent me. Maybe it'll perform a miracle.
Right. You're to keep all the men near the house. Anyone who enters has to be identified.
You stay there. There'll be more men there in just a few minutes.
They located her on the north side of the lake. You'd better get in touch with the state police so that they can help us. I want 6 men at that house in 10 minutes. Stay here, Raymond.
Oh, John. My darling, would you like to sit down?
You don't know how I appreciate what you're doing, darling. Now that you're here with me, I feel that I can stand up under the strain. During these weeks, I've been wondering how you can still love me as you do.
You're the only one I want. I adore you. If I could, I'd bear all of your suffering in my heart to let you have peace.
But why, my love? Why?
Because you've been good to me. Because you have suffered. Because I feel that you're a part of me. And I need you so badly, darling. Because I know I'd die without you.
And you're the only reason for me to go on living, my love. We'll find a way out. Would you marry me? Even if I had to remain as I am?
Yes. But first I want you to prove that you're innocent. By finding the guilty one.
Don't insist, darling. It's useless. Because I refuse to keep searching. Someone's coming. Don't open till you find out who it is.
Who's there?
It's me, Louis.
Oh, Louis, I'm so glad you came. I was so terribly worried. He put on the substance. It's Charles. And still it isn't Charles. It's like a shadow, nothing more. Do something, Louis.
Don't worry, Beatrice. I'm working on it.
Shut that door!
You shouldn't have come. You could have been followed.
Don't worry about it. I wasn't followed. Of that I'm sure. I need a sample of your blood. It's most urgent that I get it as soon as possible. You come and help me, and in the meantime, you go and get prepared for it. Have you noticed any change in him?
No, considering the strain he's under. He's very quiet and gentle. Is something wrong?
I brought you in here so that Charles couldn't hear us. I thought it best to warn you. That small monkey I injected, well, it suddenly went insane. And nothing I've tried seems to help.
And Charles?
Unless I discover a new serum for him, he'll go insane. The drug attacked its brain. And the terrible thing is, I don't know what the effects will be on human brain cells.
Have you got any idea?
Our only hope now is for me to find a counteragent. I can almost assure you it will work as an antidote. So you can see why I must take a sample of his blood. Come on. But please, Beatrice, I don't want him to know.
Surround the house. Cover all the doors and windows. Contact with the air restores its color. This time I'm going to find the counteragent. I'm absolutely sure of it now. I'm going to analyze your blood immediately.
Open the door. This is the police. Open up.
No. Escape through that window. Hurry up, Charles.
They've got us surrounded. Hold them off as long as you possibly can. Open up or we'll break the door down.
Tell your brother that he'd better stop playing games.
You know, tonight's feature has really made me want to bring out the old science equipment once again. I'd like to try to recreate tonight's invisibility experiment and see just where I might go, or well, not go, or disappear as it were. So if you indulge with me just for a few moments, I would like to, let's see, put that down first, open this up. Let's see here. Let's take a little of this and we'll put it in there. Yes, we will. And let's make sure we always cap up our science equipment, especially chemicals. And we'll open this up. I'm not going to tell you my secret formulas. No. Then everybody would know about it. And then there we go. Ah, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Wow. All right, let's cap this up a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and maybe this one as well, because it's a little bit translucent. That means you can see through it a little bit, but a little yellow as well. Oh, ooh. Oh, that sounds very nice and gurgly. Oh, it won't let go. Maybe that's part of the blob. Yes, look. Yes, indeed. That's really slimy. But anyway, it's just what we need. There we go. Put that down in there. I do love science. You got to get the mad science cackle a little bit. All right, let's stir this up a little bit. Oh my. Yes, indeed. It's got a good bouquet there. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. Let's see what we're going to do now. I'm going to take my glasses off for this just in case. You never know. All right. Bear with me, my dear fiends. Bear with me. All right. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit here. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit there, and a little bit and a little bit there. Oh, and see. All right. Let's see what we got going now. Cap this up while I'm seeing about it. And, I do feel a little bit strange. Nothing's happening there. I wonder. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. Well, it didn't seem to work. Wait a minute, though. Something does feel a little off. Hey. Let's take a look at, whoa, hey, wow, that's pretty neat. At least I got a portion of myself invisible. Well, isn't that wonderful? Now what am I going to do? Maybe I should think about remixing some regenerative formula to bring myself back, because I certainly don't want to, go through what tonight's feature fellow was going through, at least the old guy. I'm not sure about this guy yet, but the old guy, well, he didn't have a good time about it. He kind of went kind of crazy, indeed. Well, anyway, let me get back to this, and let's go back to the new Invisible Man. So let's see, a little of this, a little of that.
Come out, Mr. Hill. You're acting stupidly. You must realize that you can't get away. I have the entire house surrounded. Understand? Did anyone come out here?
No, no one, Inspector.
I want to talk to Chief Ford. Tell him it's Matthews.
Well, but...
Hello? Yeah. Have escaped then. But keep a guard on the house and wait for me. They found the man's clothes at the prison infirmary and now at the house. And that towel they found there. Why should a man use makeup? Raymond!
Yeah?
Why do you think a man would use makeup, Raymond? No, this is something serious. What could he gain by it, Raymond?
Would he want to cover up his age?
But he's a young man.
Died some scar.
He hasn't any.
Well, I don't know. It might just be to conceal the fact that he has no color. I heard of a disease that can leave the skin colorless.
Repeat that, will you?
I said to cover up his age.
No, the other.
Oh, certain skins have no color.
No color. Someone without any color. And that boy out there mentioned that he was attacked by something invisible. It's impossible to see a thing that has no color. I want you to ask that youngster out there exactly how it happened, and make it snappy. Invisibility of the human body. Also
He said it all happened at the Northside Garden.
That's exactly the place where the girl was parking her car every hour, the night that we were following her. No, it's impossible. We can't attribute our failures to something that doesn't exist. Nevertheless, that would explain it all. But would it? This is the explanation of invisibility. Tell me I'm not crazy, Raymond. Say something, will you? Do you think there's any such thing as an invisible human being?
No, I don't.
No, it's absurd. And yet they found all that warm clothing there. That means he had to get undressed before. And you were saying that a certain makeup would make people visible. Just a moment. Enter one at a time and open the door as little as possible. I'll admit you have your reasons, Miss Forsythe, but I think he's made fools of us long enough, don't you? Tell your boyfriend he'd better surrender. Let's not play games any longer. It's not even necessary to raise your voice. I'm sure that he'll be able to hear you perfectly well. Isn't that right, Dr. Hill? You've continued experimenting on that inspiring theme of your thesis at Heidelberg, haven't you? Follow me. Stand over there in a tight formation. Come forward. He's not here. I want you to do the same thing in every room upstairs. Take the young lady and Dr. Hill outside.
him, but you can touch him. Don't leave your post at the doors and windows for 1 second, understand? Come on, let's all join hands to make a chain to cover the room. Ready? Let's go. Go get the equipment.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Charles, surrender, dear. There's no way you can escape. Please surrender or they'll use gas on you. Give yourself up, Charles.
Fire it! I'm sorry, miss, but you can't stay here. You'll have to go outside. Make her come down! Bring her down! He's getting away! It's no use. We'll never find him now.
How long will I be able to live like this?
How long before his brain is affected? That's what I'd like to know.
Shall we arrest the others? No. Our only hope of catching him is to let the both of them go and wait for him to look for them. Bring those clothes. Right, Chief.
Papa.
Although you neglected to report the fact that your daughter was missing, Mr. Forsythe, we found her, we brought her back to you.
Thank you, sir. Beatrice, darling. You should have let me know where you were, my dear. You know I've been terribly worried about you. But I didn't want to jeopardize Charles by searching for you.
You knew that I was with him, didn't you, Papa?
Uh-huh.
75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 2,000, that's not bad. It's a pretty neat little haul. Leave those bills alone. I'll never let you spend what you've gained by preying on the weaknesses of others. You know who I am, don't you, John?
Why, it's Charles. I recognize your voice.
I am Charles, in a manner of speaking. I've just been shot by the police. But they didn't destroy my spirit, John.
I didn't murder Henry, Charles. I swear it.
No, you're right. You didn't kill him. But I know who did. Just the same, John, you killed Manny. Have you forgotten that already?
The boss made me do it. Manny phoned him and he said that
That you should throw him down the stairs, I know. But you did kill Manny. And now you're going to pay for it.
No, please don't. Please, Charles.
Get up, you miserable coward. Now, sit down. Stay where you are. This is your confession. Sign it. Sign it, I said. Oh, no, you don't. I am your judge and your jury. Sign that confession. Put it in an envelope and address it as I tell you. Police Chief Daniel Ford, Police Headquarters. That's it. Now put the letter in the envelope and come with me. Come on. Come on! Don't try anything. I'm right behind you. Tell her it's urgent.
I want you to send this letter right away. It's very urgent.
Where are we going? To your partner's house.
Didn't I tell you not to come here anymore? We can talk at the factory.
I didn't come here because I wanted to. He sent me here.
Who?
The police killed Charles a few minutes ago.
Ah, who told you that?
Charles, that is, no. His spirit was talking to me. He came here with me. Charles, for the love of God, tell him you're here.
Have you gone crazy? Since when did you believe in spirits?
No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Here. I swear that he came here with me. I swear that he talked to me. Besides that, he made me sign a confession saying that I killed Manny.
You
Careful. Don't start playing rough. You're an old man, and I can make it rough on you. I might just tell who murdered Henry and the motive.
You'll have to prove that.
It'll be easy. I'll tell them to look at the books. They'll see that you embezzled funds to cover up your stock market losses. Henry found out what you had been doing, and he wanted Charles to be in on a secret. But you got to him first. And what's more, you framed Charles.
With your help, John.
You think you can put the blame on me? No. It's too late. Because you're going to make a full confession and sign it this very moment. Now sit down. Sit down or I'll fill you full of holes. Take your pen. I'm the one who murdered Henry Singer. Sign it, William Forsythe. Come on.
You didn't really believe that I was here, did you, Forsythe? I've been a witness to everything that's happened. You didn't think that by killing John you'd be safe, did you? Oh, no. You must pay your debt to society and clear my name. A white cloak of innocence will cover my body, and everyone will know that I am a messenger of the highest judge. On your knees, Forsyth! You will be the first to bow to my new authority.
Is something wrong, sir?
Pick up that letter and see that it gets to Chief of Police Ford immediately. I'm going to see Beatrice. It pains me to do this because of her. But you have offended the great judge, and no one disobeys his laws with impunity. Goodbye. Do you really think bullets can hurt a spirit? I don't want my body back. I don't need it anymore.
Charles, I found it. All I have to do is find a way to administer it. But here it is, Charles.
I told you I don't want my body. I am far beyond this world. The Supreme Judge has chosen me from among all other mortals.
Charles, please, sweetheart. Wait just a moment. Don't be impatient. Louis almost has a solution. Don't go.
You're just like all women, sniveling and trembling with fear, incapable of comprehending, inferior beings.
Oh, Charles, where are you? Please tell us.
The Creator tells me what to say. Mankind has contaminated its soul with corruption and evil. Therefore, all souls must return to Him, so that they may become purified.
Charles, for Pete's sake, listen to reason. Look, let me take you to your room now. You should be exhausted. You haven't slept very well.
I don't need to sleep anymore, Louis. Don't you understand that I will never have to sleep again? There can be no rest for me now. There is much that I must do. I must obey. Although it torments me to know I must kill so many people.
Charles, you wouldn't.
I have a message for you. Listen closely. I'm going to destroy all life in the city. I must. It is so commanded.
Don't say things like that, darling. You're very sick. We'll take care
Don't
of...
come near me. I must wipe out all evil in this world. The Supreme Judge commands me to do so. The time has come for a new race. And I am his messenger. And that is why he made me invisible.
No, don't talk like that. I'm the one who did this, and no one else, Charles.
You have merely been his instrument. The instrument that obeyed his command.
In spite of all the efforts of the police force, the whereabouts of Charles Hill still remains a mystery. As a last resort, after 7 days of unsuccessful searching, Police Chief Ford will try to contact him over this television channel. Chief Ford.
I only hope that you can hear me, Mr. Hill. Your innocence has already been proven, and the authorities have publicly admitted their mistake. You're a fine man who has a great future. Your loved ones long to see you. There are only a few who know about your unusual condition. And your brother now has the formula which will cure you. Dr. Hill?
I have found the counteragent at last, Charles. I can guarantee you that you'll be completely cured. Come back to us, Charles. Come back home. We're waiting.
Listen, Charles. We're meant for each other. You can't leave me so selfishly at a moment like this. You were never cruel.
Suspend the edition. If you print that, there'll be panic all over the city. Everyone will go crazy. Just wait till I talk to my superiors.
I'm sorry about this, Chief, but the night presses have been rolling for more than an hour and a half. And besides, our information got here in a strange manner. It makes me suspect that Charles Hill wasn't lying about it. This is a great scoop. Stories like that can't be easily killed.
And why did you phone me about it?
Because you're looking for Charles Hill. And Charles Hill was here, that's quite obvious. Although, as you can understand, no one here has seen him yet.
The wrath of God will fall upon all mortals. And so that I may be the instrument of his fury, he has made me invisible. Repent, because the hour of death is at hand. Tomorrow night at 10, I shall plunge the city into darkness.
Ha! The man's crazy. Who's going to believe what he says?
He has ways of demonstrating what he can do.
Extra! Extra! Invisible maniac on the loose! Got the venue turned by the city! Extra! Extra!
Now do you believe that I'm invisible? I want every one of you to listen carefully. Just as I have darkened the whole city, so too can I spread death everywhere. Death will come to all of you, but you will not be aware of its presence. It will be in the water you drink, in the air you breathe, in the form of fire. Repent, all of you, because the hour of death is near.
We are asking you to keep calm. Everyone can be sure that with public support, we shall be able to stop this madman who is the victim of a criminal experiment. Keep all food under lock and key. Keep all doors and windows locked at night. See that he gets nothing to eat, that he finds no shelter anywhere. Watch out for him. And remember, folks, that what you must fear is not something that you can see, but something that you can't see.
You'd never come back to me.
This is where I belong, Beatrice. This is where I want to be. You are the only one who believes in me. You deserve to be spared. Come.
If the memory of our love is important to you, stay here, my darling. You need me to care for you. Why are you fighting the whole world? Stay here.
I begged for an answer, Beatrice, just as you are now begging me. But there was no answer. None. I love you, dear. I love you so much that when my thoughts turn to you, I begin to have my doubts. Oh, how I wish I could stay here and hold you in my arms and sleep. Sleep with my head resting on your shoulder. If I could only forget this hatred that's eating at me.
Listen, Charles, let me phone Louis. He's coming right over. He'll give you a sedative to help you to relax, Charles. You need to sleep. Then you'll see things differently. I'll stay here at your side.
No! Why am I submitted to such a trial? Why am I tormented like this? The only one in the world that I care about no longer believes in me. Goodbye, Beatrice.
No, please. Take me with you if you're going to go.
Beatrice, what I want most is to come back to you when this is all over. When I finish the job that's been assigned to me. After that, the emptiness, the loneliness is going to be overwhelming.
Tell me where you're going. Have confidence in me, Charles. You and I must always be together. We'll be accomplices, dear. What is it that you plan to do?
You know where the locks are? The place where they control the flow of the water before it's fed to the city. When the first rays of the moon cast their spell upon that water, we're going to throw something into it. And then the insidious little creatures will silently steal into homes and into bodies. And everyone in the city will be destroyed.
No! Well, that is to say, shouldn't we wait? At least for a few days. Until tomorrow, at least.
No. It must be today. I mustn't waste time. Come.
No. I mean... Wait while I put on my coat. Only I can't reach it. Would you take it down?
Traitor. I was a fool to believe you. All that tenderness and all those sweet words. I'm going to silence you once and for all. Once you're dead, you won't be able to call Louis. Now I know that you don't love me.
Charles, let me go. Oh. Don't you realize you're wrong? I love you, Charles. I adore you.
Oh, no. Not Beatrice, too. I can't. I can't.
John! I did all that I could to hold him here, but he got away.
The hospital robbery. The one that was such a great mystery to all of us.
What did they steal?
A jar of bacilli, encephalitis.
But there's enough to kill everyone in the whole country if we don't stop him.
And we've been losing a lot of time, Doctor. You should have notified us immediately.
Listen, I love Charles. How could I turn him in, knowing that the law
Come
could...
on.
No. Promise me no harm will come to him. He's insane, you know. Once he's caught, Louis will cure him, I assure you. Will you promise?
All right. It's a promise. it up!
Why didn't they shut off the locks?
They're further up there, right at the end of the tunnel. There's no time for that. Our only hope now is to get to him before he has a chance to release the virus. Take charge of the group, Joe.
Right, Chief.
Can we stop Charles from poisoning the water?
The flask he'll bring with the bacilli in it certainly is visible.
And we can see it float in the air. There he is! Fire!
No!
No, Alfred, no! Charles!
Louis! Louis! Louis!
Go over there. And you over there. Form a large circle. Hurry or he'll get away. You to the left.
Charles.
You take the right. Come on,
Are you
make it
here?
snappy. Tighten that circle. Don't let him escape.
Charles, you're hurt.
Don't come near me, Victors. He was only a victim of circumstances. And you killed him. You brought all those people here to stop me, and now I've failed.
Charles, dear, wait. Charles is badly hurt. I'll go to him alone. No!
I'm ready to operate, but how can I do it without seeing him?
We can only hope that Dr. Hill's drug performs a miracle.
Look, Doctor. My prayers have been answered.
Beatrice.
Oh, Charles.
Put him on the stretcher.
Doctor.
Is it a dangerous operation?
No, don't worry about it. The bullet isn't lodged deeply. I think he'll be fine. In a few days, he'll be on his feet again.
Beatrice. You mustn't leave me, darling. I need you now so badly.
There's no need to worry now. I'll stay here with you. You and I will always be together, darling. I know it now. Always together.
Well, Boris, I'm so glad to see you are back on my arm, and I'm so glad that, I'm so glad that I'm able to see myself in the mirror again. And my evilness, that worked pretty well. Next time, if I try it again, I may need to up the potion to get the whole enchilada invisified, as they say. But it's a start. It's a very good start. I mean, you know, invisible head like that. Well, we do hope you enjoyed tonight's feature, The New Invisible Man. And how about that ending? A much better, well, I guess, yes, a much happier ending, I suppose you could say, than the original. At least he didn't get killed. and he did get the fiance, the lady, the fiance, the wife, girlfriend, whatever she was. I know I watched it. I did, but you know, I was kind of busy trying to get all this back together and with the formulas and everything. Well, anyway, my dear friends, thank you one and all for stopping in and having a monster movie night with Boris and myself. And until next time, as always, keep screaming.